2018 was a rotten year for investors. The FTSE All-World Index, which tracks thousands of stocks around the world, plummeted 12% last year. That makes 2018 the worst year for stock investors in 10 years, since the global financial crisis to be exact. Australia normally escapes the worst of these events, but this time we took a beating too. The ASX 200 had an absolutely shocking end to the year. October was especially horrific. The index nosedived. 120 billion was wiped from investors' accounts. All up, last year was our market's worst since 2011. So, is it the time to get out of stocks? Or is it too soon to sell? Is this a sign of worse to come? Or just a big fuss about nothing? Well, let me tell you, I believe there is a big threat on the horizon. To me, this looks like the early warning signs of a major downturn, and I think the very worst thing you could do is be complacent about it. I know that sounds scary, but it's actually good. You see, it means you have a little time now to reevaluate your investment strategy heading into 2019 and to take action by pivoting into what history tells us is often the safest asset class of all in times of market uncertainty. Obviously, I'm talking about gold. Some people dismiss gold. They shouldn't. Gold could help you preserve a large portion of your wealth if the stock market does take a big hit. But not only that, the gold market is rising right now. Gold in US dollars is up 10% since I called the market bottom on September 28th last year. By comparison, the ASX 200 is down by 10% over the same period. That tells you something extremely important and timely. It tells you that gold is fulfilling its traditional role as a hedge against falling stock prices. And it further underlines my belief that everyone should have a portion of their wealth invested in gold right now, in case the situation deteriorates. And here's the thing, it doesn't really matter what type of gold you buy at this point. Physical gold has a chance of further rises as more investors flee the equity markets looking for a safer place for their cash. Also, with the Aussie dollar falling against the US greenback, the physical price of gold in our currency tends to go up, providing the US dollar gold price remains mostly stable or rises. That's also good news for Aussie gold miners, who can command a greater margin on their product, which makes gold more attractive to pull out of the ground. And if they're suddenly more profitable, it can give their share price a boost too, which is great news for investors. This is why I'm so bullish about gold right now, and why I'm so determined to put my case to every Australian investor. Please, stick with me for the next few minutes and let me share my reasoning with you. With the markets looking this risky, I'm pretty sure this could be the most valuable use of your time today. I'll show you why I believe you need to invest in gold right now. I'll show you where I think you can get the most bang for your buck in the gold market, and the type of gold investment you should definitely stay away from. I'll even send you a book straight to your door that sets out the most important case for investing in gold in Australia today. All you need to do is read on below. Look, if you've spent a lot of time investing your money in stocks, if you've always tried to make the right decisions, if you're concerned about the future, you need to pay attention to what the market is telling you and be prepared to act. A few minutes out of your day right now is not a lot to ask, but you could learn something incredibly valuable. Something that could not only save you money and avoid heartache in the event of a major stock market crash, but could actually make you noticeably wealthier if gold continues to rise, as I'm confident it will.